Welcome everyone to the launch broadcast of the STS-51-G launch here at the Kennedy Space Center, Florida, Launch Complex 39A here. Today will be the STS-51-G launch with Discovery on board. This is actually the first launch, I believe, of this month for Space Shuttle, and I don't think that will exceed any further. And as you can see, we are here to broadcast once again another rocket launch here from the Kennedy Space Center. At the moment, everything is still looking good for the liftoff in about 49 minutes or so. We have no updates on what the astronauts are doing at the moment. If we do, we'll get that as soon as possible. But at the moment we just don't have it. So today's launch once again will be from STS-50 or from Discovery, launching STS-51-G from the Launch Complex 39A. The crew is also unknown at the moment, because they haven't made a statement on who is going to be on this flight. So it's going to be a guess who's going to be there. Let's see if we can take a look on what's going on over there. Live views from the Kennedy Space Center here. We just begun and we don't have a countdown at the moment, as you can see. And let's see if I can get that fixed in a few seconds. Alright, people now have the chance to view the SRU SUR here. So once again, you're looking at live views of the launch complex here. So we're just about 47 minutes away from today's liftoff. Everything is still looking good so far for the on-time liftoff today. And tracking no issues. And we should see the countdown of until liftoff time, and that's actually on the screen right now. It's on a different place than normal, and it will be for the next few launches. So once again, if you're just joining us, you're looking at live coverage of STS-51G's launch and payload operations, as we'll cover everything on this flight today. So it's going to be a long broadcast, so we'll better get the most out of this as we continue. We should see the astronauts, or they're already at the launch pad. God knows. Nope. Nope. Not that I see. I think they're still right there. 45 minutes until the launch. As we see this building right here, here's where the astronauts will come out and enter the car and go to the launch pad. I think that will happen in probably a few minutes from now. So we'll better take a closer look at it. And they are immediately getting transported into the van, so this is in and out. Let's actually take a look at the room here. There they are, lining up to get out of here and heading to space. So this is the first time in 2 launches that we can actually take a look at this room. So that is pretty cool. I really miss this room. I haven't seen it in the launch, so let's actually see today's astronauts. We have Luisa Korolev. Oh, I cannot check it anymore, I guess. Well, there they go. Astronauts will be walking out soon, so let's see. I could not speak there, but whatever. They should be coming out here soon. So stand by. Alright, here they go. Here they come out. And they're gonna enter the car, or they're gonna say their last goodbyes here. Here they waved back to the astronauts as they are going in the van here. Having some countdown issues. Let's take a look back up here. And there they go, on their way to the spacecraft. And while that is happening, we see the space shuttle rotational structure that is always around the space shuttle now retracting for the launch, as the astronauts are now on their way to the launch site. So let's actually take a closer look at what's going on there. Awesome shots of the space shuttle Discovery. Here's a little look. I'm just gonna call this the drone shot, because it's always flying around. Free cam is technically a drone. Here you can take a closer look on what is going on there. I will actually show you how it looks like around the vehicle rotational service structure. There it is. Beautiful views of it retracting from this camera. I always love to see this. This is the best one. So here you can see the shuttle, which is now retracting. Army Liberation Structure. Alright, coming back to you 39 minutes until the liftoff of Space Shuttle STS-51-G. At this moment, everything is still going well, and we're looking good for an on-time liftoff. If you just have a minute, I'll just get some stuff sorted out here. While we see the astronauts that are... Let's actually take a look and see how it is going. We're at the van. Where the van is coming. Oh, I think we can see it. And there they are, the astronauts that are now coming across, hold up, that are now coming across here. And I think we are hearing sounds from the white room. Weird to see it here where I'm standing now, but I guess we are hearing it. Alright, we should see the car with astronauts now coming by the viewing center. And this viewing center actually... Hold up, there they go. What a lag, man. I opened YouTube Studio for a minute. Alrighty. Well, we should see the astronauts arriving in a minute. And... actually going slower than usual. Interesting. We just have a minute. We're having some issues with the launch broadcast here. So if you just have a minute, we will be fixing that. Alright, we should see them enter here. The door is open probably for a safety check. And that should be complete now. And the counter should also be back here. 35 minutes. And we're off. There go the crew. Why is the door open? Can someone... Oh my. Wow. Just leave the door open. Yeah, man. Oh, they closed it. Okay. Alrighty. The mighty. And the door is now opening. And all the astronauts are jumping not out of the door, but out of the windows. Very cool. Open the door! Open the door! Come on. Alright. There they go. Up to the top of the vehicle. We can actually take a look under. That's just pressurizing. Alright, and we should see action start here shortly. Yoo-hoo, there they are. Yeah, you can come out. Alright. Well, we'll leave you here for about 5 minutes, because we're gonna take a little break on the live stream here, so you can actually enjoy the views and sounds of the wide room. So we will be back in about 5 minutes or so. So yeah, see you then. Alright, welcome back from the Kennedy Space Center in Florida at the Launch Complex 39A, where we are looking at live views of the White Room as the astronauts are getting suited up and going in the capsule. So we're about 27 minutes and 45 seconds, although we don't have to count that at the moment, because if I turn on the countdown, there's light blocking it. Luma key is not good enough. So, we're just looking, I guess everyone, it has cleared. Oh, never mind. Door is still opening for another astronaut to come in the spacecraft, I believe. Our lovely Canadian may now enter the White Room, it says. Look at that. Beautiful. And about the next launches for the space program and AESA with AESA. As you can see, this is the NASA Roblox space program. Of course, on this channel we broadcast many other launches, like Rocket Lab launches, and that is also all partnered by AESA, except NASA Roblox. But the reason we're broadcasting that is because I think it's pretty interesting how they do this, and I believe it's the only really good active group except me. Well, I'm not really active as well on it, but they are really on it, so which is kind of good to see that they're still up and running. Of course, leaves more room for others. So let's take a look at the engine bay here. And about the multi-view camera we had last time, this won't be here this time, as you may have realized. Probably gonna bounce someone from the AESA server later today. So, you're looking at live views of the space shuttle here, 25 minutes until the liftoff is scheduled to take place, and we see the cars revving. The red car, donuts. Well, that is pretty cool. Just under 24 minutes until the launch of STS-51-G. This is the third launch we're broadcasting here of the space shuttle on the TSP Roblox. On this channel, you can watch many different Roblox coverages, Roblox launch coverages from many different companies, including a new one, China. Although we're not probably gonna broadcast much of that, as yeah, we're trying to keep it a little bit realistic, which means no broadcast for any launch. And that's very typical. And also more information about the NASA or the SpaceX/NASA Falcon 9 rocket on Roblox that me, the space engineer and Starman Spaces were developing. That is completely cancelled. That was a decision made by no one, but it really happened very slowly. So I already had a thought of, should I continue this or not? We'll probably return the Falcon 9 program, but I'll probably be the only one configuring or developing the Falcon 9 rocket here. So maybe June, maybe like mid 2025, we'll have the first Falcon 9 test flight where the Falcon Heavies launched from 2 times. First test flight 2020, which was 5 years ago. That is insane. And the second test flight, or the second flight, which is ARPSAT 6A, 2022. So it was pretty long time ago, and we'll see if I will return it. If I will, it will be on my own though. So yep. Beautiful views of the space shuttle rocket here, as you can see. So yeah, we'll probably take a little break here for about maybe 10 to 20 minutes. Maybe we'll return like 10 to 5 minutes before the launch. Oh, cause I don't know what I'm gonna do. Maybe we could continue commentary. I'll keep speaking until then. I'll stay here probably, or go somewhere. I'm not sure. So, we'll probably be back in about a few minutes or so. Fully speak, we are still covering, or we're still looking good for the launch of STS-51-G carrying ARPSAT 1B, Telestar 303, Morlos 1, and Spartan 1. Alright, we'll be back at T-minus 10 minutes and counting, so until then, enjoy the views, and we'll be back here shortly. god, welcome back everyone to the stream. I know it's been like 60 years, but we're back, and the reason I was gone, first of all, I actually tracked the International Space Station, which was quite interesting. I've never actually seen it so bright before, because earlier it was like extremely bright. I've never seen it so bright before in my life, so I'm questioning if this is normal. But yeah, it was quite an insane experience overall, and of course, yeah, I know I experience it quite often. Actually, the last few days I've seen it about 6 times in total now. This is the 7th. Not the last few days, actually, that's actually a week. I've seen it about 7 times in total now, so yeah, that is pretty interesting. So that is my experience with that. And it will come fly by one more time, but ooh. So we're about T plus 24 minutes after launch. Everything has been going well so far. At least that's what I can think. That's what I hope, because I was gone for like 10-15 minutes, probably even longer. Not 24 minutes since launch, you know, 30 minutes. Yeah, 30 minutes. So I'm gonna post a private video here. Oh yeah. So today will also be launch ops, I mean payload operations. So various payloads will deploy on this mission today. And that will, of course, be in a span of many, in probably an hour time span. But I think, well, I'm just gonna see. Alright, we should see first payload deployment in a few seconds here. Mission is going nominally so far. Saw a successful launch earlier of the spacecraft, and we should see deployments start to occur now. So it's taking quite a bit here. Not sure what is going on. So we should probably see stuff happen in a few moments. We'll be back in about a few minutes. Alright, we're seeing the first deployment here. Oh. And more or less one is gonna be underway. Oh, and that's a very quick deployment. Here's a cool shot. That's more or less. Someone got it wrong. Oh. And there goes more or less. So, of course, we had astronauts on this flight today. And the doors are closing. Let's actually see if we can see some astronauts on this flight today. On the mid-deck. Seems we aren't gonna get live views of the mid-deck here. Or, yeah, there we have it. We do have live views from the left side of the mid-deck. At least they know what buttons to click. Round of applause for them. Someone's already tired of 32 minutes into flight. Someone's laying in the bed. Alright. I think the orbital spacecraft will now be going upright or the right side up. I don't know anymore. Let's just see. Can we check over here? No, there we have it. And here's where everything happens. So there we have it. Beautiful views from tailcam here. As we see STS-51-G on its way to space with ARPSat 1B, Telstar 303, Morales 1, which has now deployed, and Spartan 1. Next up deploying is ARPSat 1B. So you should see that happen shortly. So in just a few moments, we should see a very quick deployment of the ARPSat 1B payload. And you can see the payload is spinning, now being ready for the release. And hold up, we should see, and there we have it. ARPSat 1B has successfully separated, and that is another payload into orbit. That is another payload successfully separated and on its way to its proper destination, if there's going to be any extra burn. So we just heard there's no payload cam for ARPSat, which there isn't actually, because it won't do anything. But that does mean that we should see some other stuff happen on the other payload. Which has actually occurred. The engine has loaded back in. And there's another payload that is ready to deploy, which will also occur in a few minutes. And after the final payload deployment, we will end our coverage here, as there won't be other stuff to commentate or watch after the payloads have been deployed. So we're just waiting on that final payload deployment, and after that we will end our coverage here. Everything has been going well so far. The mission is going outstandingly amazing. The final payload will probably deploy in about a minute or so. No chats or calls or anything. I'm not sure myself when it is going to deploy, so we're just going to watch and see what will happen. But Alright, next payload deployment will be Telstar 303, which will be now deploying, which is now deploying as we speak. And there we have it. Payload separation for Telstar 303 has successfully taken place today. And I'm not sure if that's the last payload deployment for today. If it isn't, then yeah. So earlier today, if you were just joining us earlier today, we had a successful launch of STS-51-G as it left the pad and was heading to space. And at the moment, we are now almost T plus 40 minutes into the flight. Everything is still going well so far. So yeah, we'll probably end our coverage here soon. All right, I think. Don't see that we are gonna have any more deployments for today, so if we are, then that's my mistake. Let me just see what is loaded up next. Let's see if there's any satellites still waiting to deploy in whatever time span. Alright, it seems all payloads... Maybe? I think this is a payload that are gonna be... Oh yeah, this might be a payload as well. Okay. So that last payload will be deployed very much later. So, yeah. Alright, well... Thank you so much for watching, everyone, for the STS-51-G launch carrying 4 payloads: Arabsat-1B, Telstar 303, Morlos 1, and Spartan-1. Although there is one more payload to go, that will be taking a very long time. If you want to still watch that payload deployment, you can of course head to the game kit. It's called NASA Kennedy Space Center with the Space Shuttle logo on it. It looks... there's like a blue background and the space shuttle is on the top left. So, hope you can find it. If you can't, well, sad for you, I guess. I cannot really say anything about that. So, until then, we'll be back for the next launch. We'll be probably Atlas 5 or any other launch scheduled on this channel. For more updates, you can of course check the Discord servers that I'll probably be putting on next week. The Discord servers for ESA and of course NASA Roblox, of course not partnered with them, but just for interest, although ESA is partnered. So until then, thank you so much for watching and we will see you next time.